So my name is Nicolas Vazquez and I am a software engineer. I have been working for ShapeBlue since 2017 and I'm also a PMC member and a committer for the Apache CloudStack project. So I have started as a Java developer around more than 11 years ago. So I was only working on web applications, Java applications, until I got assigned to a project for developing features for Apache CloudStack. So then I got introduced to it, and that was a few years ago, a few years before joining ShapeBlue. So it was there when I got introduced to cloud computing and especially CloudStack. So yeah, that got transitioning into more knowledge for cloud services, networking, storage, and compute. And from then I joined ShapeBlue and kept learning. It was, as the first thing to mention, it was the first time I worked fully distributed. I was used to work on an office environment, so that was a huge difference. It took a time to fully adapt to the format, but I found it very, very well to also balance life with work. It's finding a good balance with work. We have flexible times, so it's not tied to the office hours only. So we can find ourselves to work in a flexible way. And yeah, this was my first experience. So I have never worked with people from other cultures either. This was the first time. So yeah, a lot of very different from what I was used to. I was used to an office environment with people from my country, collaborating with people from other countries, but not during the entire work day. So that was another huge difference. In a big scale, there are no changes on our day-to-day work, but I personally sense there is more commitment from everyone. So people is more interested on how our work affects the company, so we put more effort. What has changed is that for us, it made a commitment to our work, especially to see later the benefits. So that has been the only change. It's kind of hard to define since we are people from different cultures actually working on the same place. But since we are working remotely, we share a lot of the same values, especially the empowerment to work on tasks. Since we are not sharing a workspace, we are all sharing the same goals. So we get aligned to work on tasks by communicating constantly over chat or over calls to discuss the things, and then everyone is then working independently. And then when we require to get help or collaborate with a colleague, then we get to constantly communicate or ask for help or even get on a call and align with each other. So I think that the culture is collaboration, is mutual, constant communication, which is key on this kind of distributed remote role. Yeah, the company values I feel they are quite aligned with the way I like working. So since day one I found them very good values, like the openness, honesty, and empowerment. I'm a full-time dad and husband, and then in my free time I like playing sports like tennis and football, and also gym.